Hi everyone, I want to show you today how to sample your Zika mosquitoes to send off to the Kissimmee lab. So we're using those little clear vials that I've sent you in your supplies. And when you're sorting your mosquitoes, remember to keep them on the ice pack and pull the Zika mosquitoes out first. They're typically going to be Aedes albopictus, but what I've done is set the vials in the freezer as I go and make sure they stay cool until you're completely done sampling. So if you want to process your Zika mosquitoes last, like I said, keep them in the vials in the freezer until you can put the solution in the vials. So this is Holmes County mosquitoes that we've done. And for each of the vials, I've put the site code. So for this, it's H site 1. And 5 of the sites had Zika mosquitoes there. So they're each labeled accordingly. Make sure you put the county code too, because when you send all your vials together, if both of your site 1s have the mosquitoes, the people at the Kissimmee lab need to be able to tell which site 1 it goes to. So this is how you'll fill out the form. So you notice this is for Holmes County, and all this information is filled out for you at the top already. So what you're going to focus on is this bottom section. So the sample ID is going to be the code that you put on the vial. And like I said, they're mostly going to be Aedes albopictus, so you'll just go ahead and check mark the AB species. Collection location is going to be your site name for each of the sites. And the number pooled will be the number of Zika mosquitoes that you have in each of the vials. So here's a little reminder here, no more than 50 mosquitoes per vial. So if you have 51 mosquitoes in a site, you'll have to put 1 in a different vial, or you could split them up, but just make sure there's never any more than 50 mosquitoes per vial. And here's how much solution that you'll put in the vial depending on how many mosquitoes you have. If you have less than 10 mosquitoes, you'll put ½ milliliter. And anywhere between 10 and 50 mosquitoes, you'll put 1 milliliter. Typically, you probably won't have more than 10 mosquitoes of the Zika kind in your site locations, but if it happens, just use this solution measurement here. So you have your pipette, and it's going to be the first tick mark is going to be ½ ml, and then the next one will be 1 ml, and you'll just suck up ½ ml from your little glass vials that I gave you. And in the chilled Zika mosquito vial, you'll put the ½ ml. Alright, so that's how much it filled up. And then you're just going to shake it to where the mosquito is completely covered in that solution, or the solution has touched it. They may stick to the sides, and that's okay as long as they have had the solution touch it. Alright, and so you will repeat that for all of your vials, and you will put them in a shipping container and just throw probably a couple pieces of like crumple that paper in there to keep the vials from rolling around in your box. And this is the address that it'll go to. And I'll put that in the email to everybody so that they have the address of where to send it. And then you'll fill out the form, fold it up, and put the form in the box as well. If you want to send 1 box a week, you can wait until both your collections have been done. That way all the vials are in the same box at one time. But that's it. That's how you process Zika mosquitoes.